from Mark. Ladies, Mark, I think it'd be only appropriate if we acknowledge that John Gilbert should be here.
Yep.
And you knew John well, but
that would be good.
as Matt said, he's watching somewhere. But Mark, you want to start with a statement, and then we'll have questions to the players?
Now that we were up here about a month ago and looked just like those two games we played up here a month ago, we got behind early in the game and found a way to get the lead and then figure it out. And a real interesting third period to get things done. But, again, you do enough to move on to the next one, and that's this time of year. And so you get an opportunity to play for a trophy tomorrow, either against Minnesota or Ohio State.
Question for the student athletes? No, I think I know y'all.
Yeah, we were just keeping things simple. I mean, they had a good forecheck, and they were coming hard on us, sending a couple girls. So we're keeping things simple, just trying to get pucks deep, especially at the red line and the blue lines. We didn't want to play around with it and get back in our zone. So we were chipping away and just had a good forecheck ourselves. And then from that came some goals, which was good.
Yeah, it just like bounced off my chest. So I was just trying to get to the net, get gritty, and that's kind of how you score at this time of year. So just trying to, cause chaos in front, and just took a good bounce.
Yeah, I mean, things definitely got, at times, maybe out of hand or a little chaotic. So I was just trying to be sound. And honestly, I turned to Vivian, and she's a quiet, someone who's quiet. But I told her, like, hey, like, you got this. Like, step it up. Like, you're a junior. So it's just kind of instilling confidence in one another and knowing we got this. Every shift, just pass it off, and we're gonna win this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. She's been working her tail off to get back on the ice, and she's done everything right. And on that play we had a good forecheck. Cassie contributed, Lacey, and Lainey made a great play, just getting it to the net. So we're grateful to have her back, and she's such a key piece to this team going forward.
I mean, doesn't change anything, and honestly, I credit that all to my teammates. Couldn't do it without them, and it's not something I care about at all. All I'm focused on, and our team's focused on tomorrow, is bringing that trophy back to Madison. Yeah. Uh, yeah, definitely. I think it just comes down to consistency, shift after shift, like I said earlier, passing it off and keeping that momentum going. We can't let up. We have to have the same intensity throughout the whole 60 minutes. So that'll be a big piece of us being successful tomorrow.
Any more questions for the student athletes? Ladies, go rest up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Questions for Coach Johnson?
Well, in the previous couple games, very similar. They're sound defensively. They make it challenging to get pucks to the net. Although today, of the three games, we probably had more opportunities in this game than
questions for Mark?
Thanks.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, sir. We expect to hear from Coach Schuler and Dina Job Smith and Grace Dura shortly.